Man, y'all know we got to get to the main event. We got to
Oh
get to the
man.
main event. This is the moment everybody been waiting on. You know what I mean? This is the moment everybody been waiting on. Y'all see the logos in the background. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia Eagles fan here. Current reigning Super Bowl champion. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then we got the Commanders fan. You know what I mean? Joe Jordan. Y'all see the logo in the background. Just re-signed Scary Terry. Got Debo in the offseason. Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Got some pieces on defense. Went to the NFC Championship last year. But then you got Dallas, who just added George Pickens. They in a dispute right now with Michael Parsons. Who knows if he's signed by week 1? He better be. It's gonna be a long night if he ain't, right? But they looking to put themselves back at the top again, to get themselves back in the mentioning for the number 1 seed in the NFC East, right? And then you got the Giants, who even though they got the toughest schedule in the league, defensive line can't be ignored,
Okay.
right? Jackson Dart, he showed some flashes in the preseason. He's not gonna start because they got veteran Russell Wilson, who also played really well in the preseason, right? But they got some pieces over there as well. One of the more interesting divisions in football. Can't forget about Malik Neighbors. I'm sad I couldn't pick him up in fantasy this year, but can't forget about him. He's a dog as well on the outside. Some people say he
Yeah.
want to be. He might be the best. I don't think he's the best receiver in the NFC, but I've heard some.
Not
Or I
yet.
mean, in the NFC East, I've heard some Giants fans say they believe that Neighbors is the best in the NFC East. That's
He can get there though,
he
but he
can
not
get
not,
he
not
got
yet.
he
Not
definitely
yet
got the
though.
skill set to be the best in the NFC East for sure.
When he
He
wears that
definitely got.
jersey, he'll be the best. Go ahead.
I'm over here agreeing. Get out of here. Anyway, I gotta ask you, Joe Jordan, man. Top to bottom, bottom to top, however you want to do it. How does the NFC East unfold?
Just cut to the chase, man. Giants last. I was about to go straight to the top and get straight to the point. But
I feel you. I feel you.
number 4, Giants, man. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Giants, y'all improved. I get it. Y'all improved. I think quarterback play will be better this year.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, you definitely should be better, but you're just not good enough. You have the hardest schedule. I don't know why the NFL did this to you. Like you have the hardest schedule, and you're the worst team in the division. That makes no sense to me. But y'all just don't have. It's crazy because they can sneak. They can make the playoffs like they did with Daniel Jones. Like they can sneak in there because Brian Daboll's on the hot seat. Obviously, him and the GM. They're on the hot seat. They got to make some spark this year. Russell Wilson has something to prove also. This is probably his last opportunity if he don't play well this year. So it's a lot of pressure on him. And you're going to have the defense to back you up. I like their secondary also. So offensively, it's a lot of pressure with this team. But they're just in the wrong division.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're just
Yeah.
in the wrong division. So I got them being last. And number 3, Cowboys. Come on now. We all know that. I mean, like, Cowboys number 3. First of all, they're the exact opposite of the Giants. What are they going to do defensively? I mean, I don't know. Defensively, especially with Michael Parsons going through, and AJ, this is a little different from Dak's
Yeah.
situation.
It is.
I think you the first one that said that to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't with that. I was like, they gonna sign up. He was like, Joe is like, this is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Yep.
this is a little different. When I watched Stephen, I said Stephen, yeah, Stephen A. Smith interviewed Jerry Jones. I watched
Right.
that whole interview. Right,
You watched the whole
Jerry,
hour?
I did. Yeah, I did. I watched
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I watched the first one too, by the way, when he did it. Jerry Jones, bro. It really, unless Mike caves,
Yeah.
Jerry ain't moving. Like Jerry is stuck where he at. He like, this is the line. Boom. You either take it or leave it. That's where he at. And Jerry is setting the record straight like, bruh, this agent, you ain't nothing to me.
Yeah.
This is where I agree with Micah. Micah he told Stephen A, we got him for 3 more years. Told him that. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Like he told him, like, yeah, we got him 3 more years. Because if he don't sign, guess what? We gonna franchise tag him. Basically what he
Yep.
said.
Yep.
So, like, Micah gonna have to give in, or he gonna have to stand on business. I don't know. One of the two gonna have to happen. And this is not like Dak. Dak went to training camp. Well, Dak did everything. They paid him. CD held out and they paid him. Micah, which I don't get. CD, first of all, Big O, I don't care what you say. He was top 3 in stats, but he wasn't a top 3 wide receiver. Let's start there. Also, Dak Prescott, top 3 in what? Interceptions? And then Michael Parsons, he's definitely top 3 in his position. So you gotta pay this dude. Like, and he's only 26, AJ. He's 26 years old.
Yeah.
Pay this man.
Yeah.
Like, with this situation, who's the highest paid? You get $1 more or $1 million more. Whatever you want to call it, you get more. That's just how it is. But Jerry's stuck in his ways, and he ain't moving. Number 2.
He feel disrespected.
He does.
Disrespected.
Now it's not about business. It's about pride right now.
Yep.
It's literally pride. And I'm sorry, man. Like, to be that age and be so prideful, it's scary.
It is.
Because at that age, you're already like, man, I've seen it all, been it all. Where you think you know more because you older, and you prideful. That's a scary combination. Yep. Number 2. What year is this? 2025?
2025, yep. 2025.
Man, since 2004? Mm-hmm. We keeping the streak going. Eagles. Eagles number 2. I get it. Y'all Super Bowl champs. Mm-hmm. You know, Saquon Barkley beat us on his birthday. So does Cooper the Gene. I get it. Y'all was partying your birthday. Saquon taking his shirt off, showing his muscles. I get it. You strong. We know. He's calling the first play against it. I get it. Jalen Hurts, MVP, hanging out with MJ, smoking cigars and all that. I get it. But it's tough to repeat, AJ.
It is.
It is. I ain't talking about Super Bowl. I'm talking about the NFC East. That's what I'm talking about. It's probably tougher to repeat in the NFC East than it is to win a Super Bowl. Did you know that? Did you know that we have more repeat Super Bowl winners than the last repeat Super Bowl NFC East champion? Think about that.
That's crazy.
Think about that. We had the Patriots go back to back and the Chiefs. We even had teams win twice in 4 years before somebody won twice in a row. AJ, it's tough.
It is.
And we got better. Now, don't get me wrong. Eagles always reloading. Y'all always are. Y'all did lose some defensive key. I did lose some key defensive players, more-wise, leadership-wise, and y'all defense. Y'all depend on your youngins to step up and be more consistent, right? Mm-hmm. I get it. So y'all lost some pieces. Y'all lost an offensive coordinator. You have a new offensive coordinator. That's going to be different. And then I'm not going to bring the other stuff everybody keeps saying about your running back because I'm not going to put that on nobody. I'm not going to put that in there. But then with us, I feel like we're a better team overall than the Eagles? No, I don't think we're a better overall team. But it's not the conversation though. But we got better in every single position, in my opinion. We got better. We didn't get worse. We got better in the D-line. The Corys might think otherwise. We lost Dante Fowler. Shout out to you. You did well last year, but I feel like you are replaceable. I'm sorry, bro. Like, we got Von Miller. I'm sorry. I think Von Miller's better than Dante Fowler. I'm sorry, bro. But anyways, even though he's a part-time DN, we got better at the cornerback position because we got rid of St. Juice. I mean, he was horrible. I mean, Jalen Juice was getting cooked. We also got better at the receiver position with Debo. We got better in the offensive line. We got better in the running back position. Woo! You're going to see my boy Bill. I ain't see my little Bill. You're going to see my boy Bill. But, and also, I think Jaden Daniels is going to take a leap. Everything I'm hearing about him. Cliff Kingsbury is speaking highly of him. I'm not hearing the same things I heard with CJ going to his second year. You know, like he's been the same dude. Like, nothing's changed. He hasn't been in the media more. He might got interviewed more because he just had a crazy season. But, you know, outside of him and Juju, you don't really see him out in the streets for real. And he ain't been in the street with Juju since he been hurt. She got hurt, and he was like, you got to chill. He sung happy birthday to him a little. You know what I mean? Somebody had to put their phone down and record. I get it. I mean, that's probably his girl. I don't know. It's their business. But outside of Juju, my man been chilling. They saying that he's still first one in the building, like always, right? He's starting to step up in the leadership part. He's holding people accountable to his standard. You got people like Zach Ertz saying that. And he got a high standard. I mean, he's a Super Bowl champion.
He's a Super Bowl champ.
You know what I mean? So he's saying that he's holding people to his standard, which is a high standard. You know, Him and Bobby Wagner still building that rapport. Von Miller, all that stuff. And he's just one of the guys. I mean, my man about to take a leap. He about to take a leap. So, and number one, the Commanders. We about to break the streak. I don't know if anybody know this. Sorry. This has been an order. Commanders, Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles, and guess who next? The Commanders. That's been a trend in the last few years. Did you know that? It's been it's been Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys. No, sorry, Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders. That's how it's been. It's crazy because when y'all went to the Super Bowl and y'all started off 10-1, we were for sure y'all gonna win. But y'all found a way to lose a division. Y'all lost to the Seahawks, to the Giants. Who would have thought for the Cowboys to win the division? It just don't happen in the NFC East. Nobody's repeating. So give me the Commanders to win the division this year.
Let me take a sip of this water. At number 4, we got the New York Giants.
Okay.
I think that I'm gonna get to you in a second. I'm gonna get to you in a hot second. I'm gonna stay according to schedule. Number 4, we got the New York Giants. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, there is no excuse for them to not have the best defensive line in football. They should easily have the best defensive line. Don't let Abdul Carter be that guy. Ooh. Don't let him be like another Micah Parsons, Hendrickson, T.J. Watt type of talent. Then it's the Giants could be more of a problem than we think if that defensive line is creating havoc like that, which makes it easier on the secondary, which ultimately makes it easier on the offense because you ain't got to do as much, right? So that's going to be interesting to watch. But I got them coming in at 4. I agree with you. They're in a tough division, and they have the hardest schedule in football. It's insane how hard their schedule is. It really is. I don't see them surviving and being higher in the standings. Number 3, again, I went back and forth on this because I'm semi-high on Dallas this year. But the reason why I kept them at 3 is because of this Michael Parsons situation. Number 1. And number 2, their 2 biggest holes still remain in my book. I don't know how good the run game going to be. I know they can't stop the run. And in this division where you got to deal with Jaden Daniels and a young rookie running back that y'all got, I mean, he must be talented if y'all got rid of B-Rob because I think B-Rob is pretty good, right? So you got to deal with the young rookie running back and Jaden in the backfield. You got to deal with Saquon and Jalen Hurts in the backfield. If you can't stop the run, it's going to be a long day unless Dak Prescott has another all-pro season, and I don't know if it's going to be all-pro, but I'm not ruling him out for having a dang good season with CeeDee Lamb, Pickens. I think Turpin is a really good option. I like Ferguson. I like their offense and at least their passing attack. And I think Dak is going to have a really good year. But again, those questions remain for me. Can y'all run the ball? Can y'all stop the run? Now we here, Joe. Now we here. And by the way, I said the Commanders was going to be 10-7. I'm sticking to that. The Cowboys going to be I think they're going to be right there 9-8. I think it's going to be very close between the 2 teams. I really do. And I got them splitting with y'all because I think they're going to beat y'all this year at least once. To the Commanders. Debo is a great pickup. I love the Debo pickup, especially given the fact that now we know Terry McLaurin is back in the offense. Now you got 2 solid options. Anywhere they move on the field, you got to pay attention to them, especially Debo coming out of the backfield, going into the slot, going to the outside, right? You still got Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz, reliable hands, one of the best targets that y'all had last year. Zach Ertz, I mean, he is Super Bowl champion. I got nothing negative to say about Zach Ertz. I like what y'all did as far as bolstering up y'all offensive line, right? So no doubt, I think y'all offense gonna be pretty good this year. Will it be as great as it was last year, converting 1,000,001 fourth downs? I'm not so sure. That's hard to duplicate. But do I think the offense is gonna be really good? I do. I go to the defensive side of the football. I actually like y'all secondary minus Lattimore. I think Amos is gonna be really good, right? I like what's his name,
Mikey
Sanderville.
Sinister.
Yeah,
Mikey
yeah.
Sinister. Yeah,
I'm
Sinister.
calling Mikey. I think
Mikey.
he's
Mike from
yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah, Mike from Michigan. I think he's gonna be really good. He checked Devontae Smith pretty well last time they saw each other on the field. You know what I mean? So I like it. Yeah, AJ Brown. They did that same stutter step fade route. He was there on both of them, right? So I respect the secondary. Obviously, you got two. If I'm not mistaken, it was both All Pro last year. The linebackers,
Yes, it was.
Bobby Wagner and the
Yeah,
head
Rambo.
hunter.
Rambo.
Rambo. We always got to be jumping over the line, going for something. So I think the Commanders are a team that, like, even though I have them taking a step back this year, because I think some of the close games they'll have won't go in their favor the way they did last year, I still think they're a formidable team. But the issue with the Giants is the same issue with the Cowboys. It's the same issue with the Commanders. It's just not y'all time, bruh. Y'all picked the wrong time, bruh. The Philadelphia Eagles are the cream of the crop in the NFL, and this is simply our time, bruh. When we go look at this roster top to bottom, I hear a lot of people say this, Joe. I mean, they lost a lot of pieces last year and got a new offensive coordinator. They're going to have to rely on their young guys. You know what that sounds like to me? What people said going into last season. You got a new offensive coordinator. Hey, you're going to need Jordan Davis to step up. Nolan Smith, he's going to have to be that guy, right? Jalen Carter, he going to have to take a step. Quinyon, we don't know yet. He ain't played yet. Cooper DeJean, we don't know yet. We think he's going to be good, but we ain't seen it yet. Zach Bond, who is Zach Bond? What is he going to be like this upcoming season? Y'all got Saquon, but how is that going to work? Because AJ, he going to want the ball. And Smitty, he going to want the ball. And Saquon, he injury prone. And then you got Hurts. Hurts threw 15 interceptions last year. Well, I just don't know. I just don't know. And we came through, started off slow. And after we got out of our funk, we didn't lose a single game for the rest of the year besides the game we lost to y'all with our starting quarterback. I just think that this is the Eagles' time. The Eagles are the new Patriots, the new Chiefs. Yes, I'm calling it. We about to be on that level of dominance where we assert ourselves as a top-notch perennial team, always high in the standings, snatching up our division, getting to NFC championships, getting to Super Bowls within these next, I'd say, 3 to 4 years. And people always go back to, there's never been a repeat champion of the NFC East. It's been over 20 years. And I'm like, listen, bro, we can rock with that. All we want to rock with that, right? But I throw this back to you, Joe. We never seen a team in those 20 years as good as this Eagles team we've seen the last few. Never. Not Washington, not Dallas, not Philadelphia, nor the Giants have been this talented. And the only reason why we weren't repeat champions in 2023 is because we just folded. We practically, you said it best, we handed the division to Dallas. We crumbled and just handed them the division. Ain't like they took it. We were supposed to repeat that year. And we just crumbled, folded. We have learned from those mistakes. We are not the same team that we was in 2023. The 2024 Philadelphia Eagles, when healthy, is more of what you will see going forward in 2025. And while I have a lot of respect for Dak and the Cowboys, oddly enough, and even more respect at this point for what I just seen Jaden Daniels, right? JD5 and Debo and Terry, and I got a lot of respect for them guys over there. But like I said on the reel you just posted, Joe, none of them got an answer for 2-6. I don't think any of them got an answer for 11. Don't let Smitty have a day. Okay. Uno. I mean, we know what Uno about. We've seen it now several times, especially within division, especially against y'all. We've seen it several times now. And defensively, I mean, Quinyon, we know what that's about. Cooper DeJean, we know what that's about. We know we can get to Jaden. You remember the NFC Championship game? Nolan Smith grabbed him, throwing him off to the side. Jalen Carter. Yeah, I mean, we know what this is about. I just think that y'all at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I almost feel bad for Commanders fans and for Jaden Daniels because they are on such a high right now because they think they this and that. And I respect it. But what y'all are underestimating is y'all just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He picked the worst time to be JD5 against these Eagles. Good luck. If we're healthy, health is everything for everybody. If the Eagles are healthy, good luck. Good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck.
Okay, we here. First, let me address this. So you're telling me if Micah Parsons wasn't going through this drama, you would actually have the Cowboys above us?
I think it would sway my decision a little bit because I already have y'all finishing so close. I already got y'all 10-7, Dallas like 9-8, and I think Micah can get you 2 wins. I think Micah could get you 2, especially if Dak and the Cowboys' offense gonna be like their passing attack. They're passing it, bro. They gonna put up a lot of points, bro. They gonna put up a lot of points this year. It's gonna be. So if Micah can go out there and get you some stops, if Diggs get forced to turn over Bland, it could get interesting. And y'all, like I said, bro, y'all in one of them moments where I see, this is what I say. I see 1 step back for in the future, 2-3 steps forward. That's what I see in y'all path, bro. I just see this year y'all take a step back, but in the future y'all knocking on that door. That's what I think.
So I know you compared y'all to the Patriots and the Chiefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was in the Patriots division?
Shoot, you had who is
nobody.
The Jets.
Mark
Right.
Who in the Chiefs division?
Herbert.
I'm gonna throw my pen across the room. The Patriots or the Chiefs never had to go against a guy like my guy, JD5. Never. Ever. Right. Twice a year. And I get it. We never seen a team this talented in the NFC East. Well, I'm going to say it here and I'm going to say it now. We never seen a QB.
Oh, here he goes.
This talented and this good in the NFC East ever. I'm going to say it right here, right now. Ever. So, yeah. Jalen Hurts got the ranking right now because he got the wins. I get it. Got the All-Pro in his belt. I get it. But when this year is over, that's going to change. I'm letting you know right now. That's going to change. Where Hurts at? Right here? We right here? We going right here next year. That's where we going, all right? That's where we going next year. Right. This is going to be a year where we take that lead. So, listen, man. I mean, I can sit here and talk, I can sit here and say stuff, but it's going to be a long season, you know what I mean? Like, nothing matters till we get to the dance, you know what I mean? Like, we can win the division for all that. You know, you might be like, good job, Joe. We got the bowl last year. So, at the end of the day, we got to go far in the playoffs. That's all I know that matters. But, I mean, is it ludicrous that y'all gonna win the division? No, y'all got a good team. I agree.
It's not ludicrous to say the Commanders gonna win either.
Of course. You know, like you're an Eagles fan, I'm a Commander fan. I'm rocking with my dog. I'm rocking with my guys. I'm sorry, but y'all got a good team. Respectfully, I do think top to bottom, y'all have a better roster. But like I said, my QB will be the best QB. Everybody listen up. I'm saying it right now. Preseason. Jaden Daniels will finish the season as the number 1 QB in the NFC East. And that's going to put him as division winners. If this not right, I know AJ going to clip me up and make a video. I'm cool with it because I know I'm going to be right. So, there you go.
And before we move on, I'll quickly say this because I know we got one more, then we wrap up. Y'all can clip me on this.
Uh-oh.
When it mattered most, my dog, Jay Hurts, is going to outplay Jaden Daniels.
Mm.
That's how it's going. When it mattered most, you can count on Jay Hurst to deliver more than you can count on Jaden Daniels to deliver, and that'll be shown yet again this year.
You know, it'd be crazy if we play on the playoffs. That would be 3 times we'll play y'all in like 5 weeks.
That would be nuts. That would be nuts.
But hey, man, we were the 2 teams in the NFC Championship game, so it only be right. I'm down for it. You heard the Corey's bowl? Did you hear the Corey's bowl prediction?
That if it ended, what was it? It was if the last game of the season determines the division that they can win. What was his bowl prediction?
We're gonna play the Eagles in an NFC Championship game, and we're gonna win.
Oh my gosh! See, that type of bold prediction earned him a fight song. That type of bold prediction earned him a fight song. He still ain't done it yet.
Oh, he ain't doing it.
He still ain't. He's supposed to come on the show and do it, but it's okay. I ain't hunting him down.
Listen, I know some teams hunting this team down. The Chiefs. Oh, we're in the NFC. I'm tripping. All right, the